It's a bug.
It's like you're the director.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome back to episode number 2 of Zach and Daniel Try to Learn How to Use the Internet and Cameras and Sound and make the same jokes twice.
Or 3 times.
Or 4 times. Yeah, it's not important. Anyway, when we last left you, we were on our way to Animal Kingdom the next day. And although we have a few more things to set up here before we do our first DIY video, I thought it would be fun this week if we showed you all the really cool things that we got at Animal Kingdom.
And not just the things we got at Animal Kingdom, but also the things that we got before.
Correct. A few weeks before we went to Animal Kingdom, the International Flower and Garden Festival started at Epcot, and I went over there opening day, bright and early at Rope Drop, to get Zach this.
The limited edition pass holder Figment Magic Band.
It's one of those things that we were kind of worried that it might sell out. I don't think it did. I think it might still even be available.
I think it's probably sold out at this point. They only made, what, 2,500 of these?
Yeah. It's supposed to do something special when you hit the gate. Like it's supposed to spin up in purple. It didn't do it in purple. So it was very disappointing.
It was. It was very sad.
But I went over there for that morning. And then the next day I picked up the 2 pen releases that were that day, which was this Pinocchio vintage vinyl pen, which has the cute little record that's inside of it there. This is something that I'm collecting. This is the 3rd one in the series. I used to have these records as a kid. They were like their little storybooks, 33.5 record. And you'll know it's time to turn the page when Tinkerbell rings her little bell. And then you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, it's good. So I picked this up the day after, and that was back before. I also picked up this iHeart Gaming pen, which was it's the Aladdin one. I don't know that I really like it, but it was limited edition, and I didn't want it to sell out before I decided if I wanted it or not. I figured I could always trade it. So I have this Aladdin pen. Exciting, isn't it? It has a little lenticular thing that if you slide it back and forth, it looks like Aladdin is running.
Because he's always one step ahead.
He is. And that was pretty much, I think that was it. Was there anything else that we got before we went to Animal Kingdom? I think...
Cocoa pens?
Yeah, I got these cocoa pens. I got them over at the Magic Kingdom. I saw them there. And I had read online that they had already sold out at Epcot. And so I kind of jumped on, I have to get them. And then once I got them, I kind of realized that I'm not really into these pens. They're like the puzzle piece pens. And I don't really like them. So I have these again. So I guess now I need to find someone to trade for these. I'm curious.
Are you just going to put the boxes on your lanyard?
I didn't open them because I didn't know if it was something that like it would be more valuable to trade the unopened box. Like somehow like it's a food item. Like it might go stale. I don't know. I don't know what my thinking is. I'm just I don't. Tell me below if you collect these things. Is it more valuable to get the empty? Is it more valuable to get an empty box? Is it more valuable to get the unopened box, or is it? Should I go ahead and open them and find out what I got in here? These are all limited edition 900 for the regulars, and then there's 2 chasers that were limited edition 500 in these. But I got 2 boxes of those.
Well, I would think that if you never open them, you're assigning an arbitrary value if you're in it for the money.
I'm not necessarily in it for the money. I'm more in it for the trade.
We're decidedly not in it for the money.
Yeah.
But
I'd be more interested to trade it to someone than outright sell it.
But, if you're collecting, say, that set and you need a certain pin and they're sold out.
True. So those were the things that we got before Animal Kingdom. So everything else that we're going to show you real quick here, we got at Animal Kingdom. You know what? Before we do that, there was a pin event in February, the Sleeping Beauty 60th anniversary.
Yes.
Pin event over at the Contemporary Hotel. And we got a couple of pins there, which our next video, we're actually going to show you all of our pins that we have. But I wanted to say this, is that when we went to that pin event, we didn't take a camera. Well, I mean, other than our phone cameras. So hadn't really fully committed to doing a YouTube video yet. And we met Corey Fiasco
yes.
and Haley.
Yes.
We stood in line with them, so we met them. Very nice people. But another thing happened is when we were watching YouTube videos of that pin event, we came across this video. I'm going to put this clip up now while we talk about it. This came from Just a Disney Nerd from her website. I mean, from her website, from her YouTube channel. So make sure you go over there and check it out. But notice right there, that's us. That is us in line, just kind of in the background as they walk right past. And I was trading for a Pluto pin. That was I remember distinctly. I had the Kingdom of Cute Dole Whip pin that I had just gotten that day. And the lady in front of me said, "Oh, that will complete my collection." And I said the same thing I always say, which is, "Do you have any Plutos?" And she did. She had the 45th anniversary Main Street USA Pluto pin, which you'll see when I show you my Pluto board next time. I'm sure. You should make sure you subscribe now. You don't want to miss that. So there was a pin that came out the couple of days before we went there that you were very interested in. It was part of the Reveal Conceal set. You want to show it and tell us?
Yes, it is the Disney Disguises limited edition mystery set. It is a 12-pin set. One of the pins you can target because it's the one that is revealed on the front of the box, and the other one is hidden until you open the box.
Right. So you wanted the Dalmatian puppy, which you got.
Yes.
And so
and apparently the several of them have already sold out.
Yeah, I think the Dumbo one sold out in a couple of days. The Dalmatian didn't, luckily. Are you going to open your mystery? I have a pair of scissors if you want to open that.
Oh, no, the box opened all on its own.
Yeah, it's in a bag.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. The scissors there. Because we're not Ryan from Disney Pin Blog. We can't just use Hulk strength to...
So
Hold it up. It looks like you're... Hold it up so they can see it.
Mystery pin set.
What'd you get?
Is that from Mulan?
It is, yes. That is from Mulan. Those are the three bad guys, I believe, in Mulan, and they were disguising themselves as geisha girls. I think. Probably not geisha girls. It was a Disney movie, but they were disguising themselves. If you know, put it in the comment below and tell us how stupid we are, that we don't know. Have you seen Mulan?
I saw Mulan exactly once when it came out. So what is that? How old is Mulan? Is it 20 at this point?
It's not an anniversary for it. Alexa, when did Mulan come out?
The film Mulan was released about 21 years ago on June 19th, 1998.
1998. I never saw it. I never saw Mulan. Are you going to keep this or are you going to trade it?
The Mulan pin?
Yeah, the Mulan ones.
And I'm going to trade it.
What if you see Mulan and really like the movie?
Well, I've seen Mulan.
Well, what if you see it now, 21 years later? I don't know.
I mean,
all right.
It's an all right pin, but it doesn't scream, "I want to be in your collection."
Right. So I actually did not buy any pins the day that we went to Animal Kingdom.
No, you traded for it.
I traded for it. I have a bunch of them that I traded for, and I have a collection here. There's a fake one in this, and I just wanted to... I see all the time people in videos like saying that there's like 90% of the pins that you can trade for in the park are fakes. And there's a lot of strategies if you want to trade with cast members. There's a lot of strategies to avoid the fakes. Mainly, any recent Hidden Mickey really hasn't had time to be widely faked. So any of the new ones, if you check Disney Pin Blog for like the latest Hidden Mickeys and whatnot, usually within the last couple of runs, they really haven't had time to fake those. And to just be really careful. Just look at the pins when you trade them, especially if you're trading away something that you paid for. You don't want to get a fake in return. But I did get a fake. I just wanted to show this here. This is a Vinylmation chip. But you can tell it's a fake because it's a soft enamel. See how it looks indented there, like it's dipped, like it's the enamel doesn't come all the way up to the top of the metal pieces. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's a telltale sign of a fake. The other thing is the back of this pin here. It has it says Hidden Mickey on it, and it'll say Hidden Mickey blank of 5. Almost every fake says of 5. It'll say some other number of 5, but you can see it's really hard to see. I'm sure the camera's got a better shot of it, but the this is too close together. On an actual Hidden Mickey pin, the numbers are spread out more, and it's better formatted. And I will show you an example of a real one so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. This is a Moana pin that I just traded for on this Animal Kingdom visit here. So this is, I think came out at the end of 2018, these Moana ones. But you can see here, see how much space there is between 5 of 5?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's better formatted there. It's 5 of 5. Also, the waffling runs all the way to the edge. Like this Mickey waffle runs all the way off the edge. It's not like a border around the edge. And it's really clearly written. Like these stamps on the back here are really clearly written. The other thing to look for is the post. Make sure that there's 2 separate little posts next to the big post. Unless it's an older pin. Some of the older pins only have a single post next to them and may not have the waffling. But then you're just dealing with an older pen that you have to kind of make a judgment call on. And notice how this has no dips in it. It's very smooth across. There's like no enamel dip inside there. It's not uneven at all. And this is an authentic Disney pen. And this is the Moana pen that I traded for. Now that I've gotten up on that soapbox there, that's a Moana pen that I traded for. The other one that day that I got was another Moana pen. This is the Moana Chaser. I'm not a big fan of the Chaser. Are you a big fan of the Chasers?
No, I know plenty of people are, but just I prefer the pins with the color on them.
Yeah, I do too. Although I got this one as a mystery pin. I was looking for a new Hidden Mickey and it was a mystery pin upside down on the cast member's lanyard, and so I got this one. But it is authentic. I like it, and I'm gonna probably trade it, but I'll hold on to that. This one that I got comes from the Friendship series, which I think we opened in our mystery bags. Was one of the Friendship series. No, I had opened that bag before. Never mind. False alarm. This comes from the Friendship series. You can tell it's from the Friendship Mystery Bag series because it's the only mystery bag series that I've seen in a long time that has 2 posts on the back. So it's double posted, which makes it kind of unique. And it's also a gold waffling on the back of these. So I have a couple from that series. I don't think there's any mystery bag series that I'm trying to collect all of, but there's a few of them that I like from this series. I'm actually looking for the Mickey and Pluto from this series. That is another one that I got. Then I'm saving the best 2 for last. So, don't fast forward too far. I got this Jessica Rabbit pen, which I don't know a lot about. It does not have waffling on the back. It seems like maybe it's an older pen or it's a fake. So it's one of the 2. I wanted to research this one, and it's Jessica Rabbit. And I can't quite read what it says on the back. Although by the time that this video gets in the post, I'll have looked in the magnifying glass and I'll know what it says in the back.
Disneyland from 2002, maybe?
Yeah, if it's 2002, it makes sense that it wouldn't have. That was before they did the waffling on the back. But Jessica Rabbit, I do like Jessica Rabbit. Although I don't collect her, but I do like her. Okay, well, that was fun. We have a new camera, and it has a memory card, and that memory card may or may not have been rated for that. I don't know. It's not important. The important part is we went and changed clothes because that's how much we care. I believe what I was saying yesterday is that I have 3 pins left, and I wanted to show you one before we get to Zach's pins. This is Nico, who's from Pocahontas, which I traded for. And we actually saw Nico.
We did.
He was outside of right outside the stage, right across from Flame Tree Barbecue. There's like a little tucked in stage there. And anyway, Nico was there, and Coda, neither of whom Zach knew who they were. Because you thought Coda was somebody else. You were like, are they from the same movie? They're not. They're not from the same movie. No. All right, so I have 2 pins left to go, which are my 2 favorite pins that I traded for that day. But Zach, what did you get? What was your last the last pin that you got?
So I traded for the Epcot logo that's from the set that was released, I guess, twice within the past decade or so, featuring the logos of the Epcot attractions. And
yeah, there was a 2015 Hidden Mickey set and a 2017. Did I just say 2017 twice? 2015 and 2017. The 2015s were slightly bigger, and they were a lot of the attractions. I have them on one of the boards up here. And then the 2017 had the some of the newer attractions like Mission Space and Test Track, and I want to say that's it.
So you don't have the 2017.
I do, but the pin board that I'm making is for the original 2015 set. So because it's for the opening day attractions. So, but this is the Epcot logo. This that you traded for here is the old original Epcot logo, which I believe they're going to go back to. At least the artist renderings of the new opening, the new entrance, have this as the one that they're going to go back to. Right, and what else did you get?
So I also bought, because I bought the second pin in this series, I bought the third, is this the third pin?
I believe this is the third, yeah.
The third pin in the Kingdom Consoles series, which I grew up playing all sorts of consoles, and I'm a bit of a mix between a PC and a console gamer now, and I figured I've started the set, I might as well finish it, but now I have to go back and find the first one.
We assume it's first. I don't know. I'll do this research in post, and so I'll just put up, there's the pins in the set. So now you know what the first one is, and we don't. All right, finally, down to my last 2 pins. I know. You were very excited about this. This is the very last moment there. So the first one that I got is this Buzz Lightyear, which is one of the Hong Kong Disneyland prize pins. They had like a little contest there a few years ago, and these are the contest. The important part about them is these are supposed to be Ferris wheel cars, but when I see them, they look a lot like Skyliner buckets to me. Don't you think that looks like a Skyliner bucket?
May even be where they got the idea to put the characters on the buckets.
Could be. So my concept is, I've gotten several of them now. My concept here is kind of like to make a little pin board that looks like the back part of the Skyliner, and then hang these pins on what would be the cables. That's in scare quotes, are the cables, like to make it kind of look like a little pin. So that's an upcoming craft, an upcoming project on this very channel. You heard about it right there. Yeah. So make sure you stick around for that. Call your kids for that one, or whoever you call. I don't know who you call. And then the final pin that I got this pin. I was just so excited when I got it because I saw it and I'm like, oh my God, that's a Pluto pin. And then upon closer examination, this is actually a Wally pin, which I kind of think is even cooler. It's the Hidden Mickey Surfboard series, and this is the Wally one with the little logo there, and it's really cool. There's a bunch of these surfboards. This is the only one I saw out at the parks that day, but I've looked it up online since there. But anyway, it's really cool. I thought it was a Pluto, but it's a Wally, but I'm still going to keep it because it's still really cool. So, and that's it for pins. And I just want to say, out of how many pins did I trade that day? This is like a really good pin trading day for me because I did 8 trades, which now means that my lanyard is completely empty. I have to get some more pins to put on it. But out of those 8 trades, I've got 2 questionable and 1 right out fake, the vinyl one, and then this questionable Jessica Rabbit one here, which I'll do some research on. But that's so people that say that 90% of the pins out there in the parks that are fakes, you can do quite well if you just pay attention to looking at the pin. Just look at the quality of the pin before you trade, especially if you're trading away something that you paid good money for. So I don't know. I've also read something, just kind of hearsay on one of the Reddit channels or something, that the cast members in the evening times are getting rid of the fakes. Like downstairs, so maybe Disney is taking some action on getting rid of some of the fakes in the park. Anyway, your mileage may vary. Let me know in the comments what you think. Look at that. I pointed. Like in the comments. Let me know in the comments if the
comments down below.
Down below. Let me know if you've had any run-in with fakes. Anyway, so that was our pin haul. Our loot haul. What do you want to call it? Our haul?
Sure,
we'll call it that. From Disney's Animal Kingdom. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you doing so. If you'd like to keep up with what we're doing here on this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button wherever that may be.
And hit the bell for notifications.
You don't even need to do that. Just subscribe. Periodically check your subscriptions. But yeah, bell if you want to know immediately. Then yeah, click the bell. Or leave us a comment. Like say, hey guys, I really hate your videos. I think they're stupid. Anything. We don't care. Just say hi to us. We like the attention. And if you really like this video, make sure you click on the thumbs up because it does something. And that's
it. Just what everyone says at the end of their YouTube videos.
I was told to say that. It's in my contract. So thank you so much for watching. And how did we end last time?
We'll see you real soon.
See you real soon.